man, it gets tiring. I mean, that's the loneliest, bro, when you don't even have yourself. But that's just a feeling, man. That's not true. The truth is that we can get our dreams. We move our feet and our brain will follow.
So what do you really want to do?
Stop moving.
Stop waiting.
Take chances.
Win a fight.
Write the story.
Push forward.
Never give up.
Start living. Figure out who you want to be and then begin that journey.
It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
I'm sorry, I suck at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I didn't get it either at first. All you gotta do is visualize what you want your future to look like, and then you make it happen.
See, I used to blame everything outside. And then let me give you a little philosophy that helped turn my life around. It's not what happens that determines the quality or the quantity of your life. And the reason is because what happens to about everybody. The same things can happen to two different people. One gets rich and one stays poor. Why is that? It's because it's not what happens, it's what you do.
The only way you learn in this world is through suffering. If you're not suffering, if you're not afraid, you're not really learning.
The most important conversation you will ever have in your life is the one you have with yourself. You have to look in that mirror and know there's so much more in here, man.
The fear is never reaching your potential.
That's it.
That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, and then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, I could have been great.
One of the hardest things sometimes for the human to do is get to the point where they stop lying to themselves, where they tell themselves the truth. They speak the truth to themselves. Now, you got to face the reality of who you are. And nobody's going to tell you that like you yourself will tell you that.
The opportunity takes place usually when you're young and you don't have any responsibility. You have to take a path that's dangerous, and most people want to take the safe path. So whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it.
You had nobody anyway, look around you. There was no team. It was you. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom.
Promise yourself you will never give up.
You only get one life. And living on autopilot, that is a life unlived and unfulfilled. You do have dreams, and you do deserve to make this next leg of the journey of this thing called life as exciting and as amazing as you possibly can.
The truth is, I wasn't doing anything to take care of myself, really. I had to start doing things different. I had to take action. You can't think your way into positive action, but you can act your way into positive thinking. That's the oldest saying.
You are built to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. You're more resilient, you're more attentive, you're more mindful, you are enough to do whatever the thing is that you're trying to do. You do not need certification from the world at large that you are enough. You already are.
If you don't like how it is for you, change it. If it doesn't suit you, change it. If it doesn't please you, change it. If it isn't enough, change it. And I challenge you to do that because you can change. See, you don't ever have to be the same again.
What you have to have is determination. You have to have an inner will to get things done. You have to have a desire. And I know the desire is there because, as I said before, without your brains, without your ambition, without your drive, this world will be nothing.
Why are you going to watch someone doing something when you can go out in the world and do it yourself?
You start where you are today and you say, I wish I was that man right there, but I'm not. Well, it might be a long journey to get to that man, but start. Pretend to be that man right there. Work at it all the time. Make sacrifices. And it's a journey.
Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You can doubt the process, question your talent, be uncertain that you're making progress, permanently feel like you're not working hard enough no matter how hard you work, be terrified of never reaching your goals, and still end up in a place that your 20-year-old self could not imagine you'd ever get to.
You have to envision something that is more powerful than you. Something has to get you out of bed, and you have to create it.
I'm always thinking about the past, in a good way, in such a good way that I even miss the pain. That's why I even try and tell people that just embrace the struggle, bro, because one day it's gonna be done. I look back on them times and actually somehow miss them still.
You gotta try things, man. That's how you'll know. You gotta try things. But don't feel bad about yourself because you don't know. Maybe you don't not know. You haven't decided yet. but at least give yourself a shot to see who you are.
The reality is when bad things happen, like they happen to all of us, most people get thrown off track, very, very far off track, okay? And then to create the momentum again, it could take years. So one tragedy happens and then it costs you 5 years of your life. Is that really worth it for something that happens to literally everybody? It's not. So if you can become the kind of person that will execute no matter what's going on around them, you can't be beat, bro. It's literally impossible to beat a person like that.
If there isn't one motivation that should get you off of your now in your life, it is the fact that you are going to die. You're going to die. And when you die, it's too late to do any of that stuff. So while you have the time, figure out what it is that you want to do and get good at it. And develop good habits around it. Be consistent with it. Suck at it for a long time and get good at it. So by the time you get to where I'm at now, you have something.
You know, I've spent a lot of time in my life sitting around wanting things to change and not being able to make them change and not thinking I could. Because yeah, nothing changes and nothing changes, man. You know, we'll sit around forever wondering, well, what if you don't know.
You can move through life at 7 times the rate of other people by simply changing when you say you're going to make a decision from end of week to end of day. So think about how that stacks up. So it's like, let's say that there were 4 decisions that you needed to make. If the normal person takes a week to make the decision, and then their mind moves on to the next thing that they have anxiety for and start making that decision and decide another week, decide another week, decide another week. It's a month to make those 4 decisions. Whereas the Superman that takes one decision day 1, second decision day 2, third decision day 3, fourth decision day 4, they aren't even finished the week yet and they're where the other person is at the end of the month. And like that speed of decision making, like not paying the attention cost, I think it's really profound in terms of how quickly people move through life.
Reframing the way you're looking at things and seeing opportunities instead of seeing punishments, and instead of seeing downturns in your life, seeing opportunities, it's just going to have such a much better impact on the way where you get to.
You can do what you put your mind to, and if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels. And each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset and a different approach. You can stop at that level, or you can go, I want more levels. And that's it.